Hey guys, welcome back to RHR Jen. I'm so glad you're here. Guys, I have such a good show for you today. We're taking a look at Meghan's social media. Now, let me just go ahead and tell you. You know how Think Beautiful, love that channel, crack the code of Meghan's upside down tongs. Well, together, you and I may have cracked the code of a new big blunder of Meghan's. That's right. I'm excited to dive into this one with you. If you're new here, I'm Jen. Make sure you're subscribed, hit the thumbs up, and leave me comments, as all of those helps YouTube to recommend my videos. Let's jump right on in, shall we? I'm going to show you her social media posts, and I'm going to show you the big fat blunder that I believe she is making. And yeah, I can't wait for you to see it. So on her as ever, she has a bunch of dumb new posts. What else is new? Let me start by showing you this. Her most recent post, she's calling it the Heritage Library Set. And I'm saying, I don't care what dumb name you give it. I can see what you're doing. You're just trying to unload all the crap that you still have in your inventory, allegedly. Right? So remember, obviously, we talked about just weeks ago, the glitch, as she likes to call it, or lack of planning, as the rest of us acknowledge it. It was revealed how much inventory she appears to be sitting on. It was nuts. I can't stop talking about that because talk about no planning, don't know what you're doing, no homework done, no research, no F's given, just waste of money, if you ask me. Anyway, so I've been trying to figure out how she's going to load all this crap. I've shown you in separate videos where there's a little bit trickling out on eBay. There's some trickling out at like that, what is it called? Godmother's bookstore, things like that. And now she's created these bundles. Okay. So she's giving them really dumb name, putting a bunch of crap together, trying to move this product. That's what it appears like to me. I think it's hilarious. Okay. So there's that. Oh, something else funny about this is, so this one's calling it the library set. I don't even know. One of the posts alluded to, it said something like light a candle and enjoy. And I just could not stop laughing because I thought, normally that would be the case, but in her case, you can't even light the darn thing because you can't remember to put the wicks in. That'll never not be funny to me as well. But anyway, okay, so I want you to see that first. This is her most recent post. But let's dive in a little further, shall we? All right, here goes. Let's take a look at this. Who could forget? Fell asleep here. Now, I've shown you in several videos how I believe this appears to me to be a knockoff of other people's stuff. Of course, we've seen bookmarks like this. We've even seen this exact saying on somebody's bookmark on Etsy. And again, I give a shout out to Think Beautiful because she did some homework and found a much cheaper version. I believe it was coming out of, is it China, something like that? One of these websites where you can get much cheaper products. And then I found where I believe it was traced to somebody that sells the exact same things. I think they were out of the UK and I'm trying to remember now. I want to say they sell their goods for about $11 a bookmark, and then she was marking it up to $18 for a bookmark. Anyway, okay, that's not even the crazy part. Here we go. Look at this. So it has been bugging me, and I have long since talked about and pointed out, this is the piece, like this is the crappiest bookmark ever. Now, hold on. Let me show you. This is one shelf of about 100 books, hundreds of shelves of books that I have. I love to read. I love books. I don't just collect them to display them. These happen to be some of my favorites, but it's just something I'm very much into. I read hundreds of books a year, like not exaggerating. You'd be shocked. But I do, from sitting down and reading books to listening to audiobooks, I just can't get enough. I love books. Anyway, so I know books. I know bookmarks. I have talked about, in my personal opinion, I prefer like ribbons as bookmarks or even junk mail, something like that. It's just easier to take in, take out, see where you're at. Okay. Then there's Meghan with this big dumb bookmark. Okay. And I've been screaming. I'm like, this is the worst thing ever. If you actually read a book, it's not going to hold its shape or its place. You can see where even in the promo, it's like bending up. It doesn't make any sense. Okay. So these are all posts that she has done herself. Again, let me just show you so you can get the idea. Let me go back for a second. Look, this is her Instagram. You can see in the first 1, 2, 3, 4 posts, and then even beyond these, a bunch more posts of this bookmark. She's trying to move this bookmark, but I'm telling you, it's crazy pants. It just keeps like popping up, and anybody that reads knows it won't hold its shape. In fact, I showed you where some of her followers were trying to help sell her products, but they couldn't even show the bookmark. They had to hold it down with their hands to get it to stay in place, and then they hold the book down to get the bookmark to stay on. It's just such a, I'm sorry, it's a piss poor design. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know who this is for. I really don't. But anyway, let's go back because I really want to show you what's happening here, what I believe is happening here. Here we go. All right. So again, it's like, what is happening? Now, I will show you this. Look, she's using it to point to words so subtle, Meghan, such as security, to say nothing of our, okay. So she's begging for security. She's asking for the money for security, in my opinion. Okay, but that's not even the dumbest part of this thing, and that is stupid. Here we go. I just want you to see how piss poor this thing is. Oh, she's got a new one that she's selling called Hold That Thought. You can see part of it here. I don't care. That's not even the dumbest part. Here we go. Hold that thought. And see, now she's taken to like selling it with the book closed because I've been talking about how crazy this design is. You can see here, even in her own ad, it's not sitting right. It's not going to hold its shape. She's using it as an arrow, but I'm telling you, that's not right. That's not right at all. Okay, let's talk. Now, I would love to give you a shout out, but I don't know your name. Somebody in my comments got it and said, same, like it's bugging you and you don't think it's right either. And so we were talking about it, and guys, I think they're onto something. I think we figured out something. I think she's using her own damn bookmark wrong. Okay, let me show you. I've got a visual representation because that's how bad this bugged me. This is one of my favorite books of all time. This is my favorite book as a kid, The Secret Garden. Well, you can see, look at that. I use like cardstock to keep my place, and I use ribbons to mark because then I can see it like hanging out of my book. It's much easier to find something, or I can pick up this cardstock and find where I was. Great, not hard. But even if you want to spring for a bookmark, that's fine. No judgment from me. Go for it. But $18, that I will judge you for that. Okay, so I've made one, right? Here you go. I even added my own loopy swoopy dumb handwriting on it. There you go. But I want to just show you this. Okay, look. So here's her bookmark. So I've made my own. Now, I did accidentally mess up. It was meant to be flatter against the paper, but it's still the same idea. You get it. This is dumb. She is using it to point to things. Let me just show you. She's using it to point to things on the page. Okay. Here you go. Here's my book. Let's see if I can do this. Okay. She's using it to point to things on the page. So she is using it like this, right? And even mine, by the way, is holding up better than hers because hers is like, but she's using it to try to be all clever and stuff, but she's missing the bookmark. She's missing the mark. She's dumb. Okay, this is dumb. Whoever's taking her pictures, they are dumb. They don't understand. She doesn't understand her own product. Look, that's not how you're supposed to use it. You're supposed to flip the thing backwards and use it like this because it's going to hold so much more secure. And that leather thing is not going to flip up like it keeps doing. Do you see what I'm saying? If she'd use it the right way, it would actually make a little bit, not much, but a little bit more sense. Again, mine is holding more secure out of paper, and for $1, less than $1, whatever, 4 cents for this paper versus whatever is going on here. But see, and I would say she's using it to point to things, but she even did it like this on the journal where there's nothing to point to. So I'm lost. I got nothing. I just think she doesn't know how to do anything. Freakish attention to detail has messed it up again. You should be doing it like this to hold it in place, but she doesn't. That's where she's at. Again, she's just too busy trying to prove a point, but she's missing it completely. She can't even use her own bookmark right. I'm just stuck on this. I just think this is so stupid. So I asked Grok. I was trying to explain to Grok the type of bookmark, how it works, all that stuff, and how she's using it. And sure enough, Grok is explaining exactly what I'm saying, that to use it properly, keeping it flat, laying nicely without pulling up or sticking out, the larger outline shape part, the main body of the bookmark, should be in front of the page, the visible side, the smaller in the back. Now, the reason Meghan has screwed up, okay, the 100 million reasons Meghan is screwed up. Let me tell you why Harry screwed up. He married Meghan. No. Anyway, but she screwed up because she has put, I just don't understand this at all. Again, going back, hold on, here it is. She has embossed here her Dum Dum logo, the knockoff logo on the knockoff bookmark with the knockoff writing. You cannot make this stuff up. She's put it there. So she's trying to show that off. So she's putting it forward, but she's not thinking about that it's making the advertisement not make any sense. If you're an actual reader and not, it is funny to me, by the way, the only ones buying this are Meghan fans, and they're too stupid to actually read and to realize how wrong this is. But if you're an actual reader, you understand that the first time you do anything with your book, it's just going to like lose its place. It's going to fall out. It doesn't make any sense at all. But again, why let logic stand in your way? So she's doing like this, but I'm telling you, it's meant to go like that. So that's been bugging me, and I have been wanting to talk to you all about that. You have to let me know your thoughts on all of this. Do you find this as crazy as I do? It's absolutely crazy. Again, this is the equivalent of the jam tongs upside down. Tell me you don't know what you're doing without telling me you don't know what you're doing. It's the same thing I've said in a video recently. I would never, I think I said it on Patreon, but I may have said it here. It doesn't matter. I can't imagine, like me personally, pretending to be, pick anything, a gardener where I never garden. Because as soon as I go outside, I'm going to say the wrong word. I'm going to show you the wrong thing. And I'm going to tell you the wrong kind of plant to plant in the wrong season. And everybody who is a gardener will immediately see through me. Yes, everybody makes a single mistake here and there. This is a series of flubs. So that tells me she doesn't entertain. She doesn't garden. She doesn't read. She doesn't make jam because, excuse me, she would know that the jam tongs were upside down. You would know that this bookmark is going to be nothing but a pain in the rear for you or anybody you try to give it to. The only one that doesn't seem to know that is Meghan. So tell me, again, it's like she's just trying to make a quick buck and putting less than no thought into the darn thing. So it just makes me mad. It does. As a reader, it makes me mad. So I will be using my dumb bookmark as opposed to that dumb bookmark. And mine is a lot more functional. I wanted to put a goose on it, but I ran out of time. I should have drawn a goose. But even if I drew a goose, that little goosey can tuck in behind. It doesn't need to tuck up front and go and fall out of my book. I want to use this as my bookmark, but I love this book too much to actually use it as my bookmark in this book. I love this book, Secret Garden. It's the best book. Anyway, yeah, so I want to get that out there, and I wanted to let you know my thoughts on it, and I want to know your thoughts on it. So leave me comments on this one. And can I say a huge thank you to everybody who's been so kind and so lovely in the comments. You guys are amazing. I've read all of them lately. And I got so many fantastic comments on the sit down I posted yesterday, the first part, the sit down with John Witherspoon. You guys are amazing. He really took time and answered questions and explained what is being alleged and what charges are being alleged against Andrew. And we had a great conversation and really broke it down. And a lot of you left amazing comments. So thank you for that. So check back because I'll be posting. There's more parts to that sit down, but I had to get my thoughts out on this because if nothing else, this is dumb. So you tell me your thoughts. Am I onto something? It just really bugs me. It really does. By the way, this is the best book. I love this book. If you look on my bookshelf, I have some keys. It's because there was a beautiful ornate key that went to the secret garden. Oh, I love it. And since I have strong opinions on this, let me show you this. This is the only acceptable secret garden that I will allow in movie form. I've seen them. I don't like a lot of the adaptations, but this one is fantastic. This one came out in 93. So if you need to watch a secret garden, watch this one. It's so good. This is the only acceptable Mary Lennox that I will allow. It's so good. Maggie Smith plays Mrs. Medlock in it. Oh, She's so good in that role. Anyway, watch it. You'll love it. You'll thank me later. Let me know if you've seen the movie. Let me know if you've read this book. It's so good. This version of the book I love too because this one is lavishly illustrated. No, it's so cool. Pop out things where you can see illustrations and they really show you what they're trying to get the point across in this book, because there's so much to the Secret Garden and descriptions and stuff, but there's some really cool features to this book. So anyway, all right. Let me know your thoughts on this. Let me know if you think I'm onto something. Thank you guys so much for being here and for watching. Thank you for all the lovely comments. I appreciate that. I can't wait to have my own secret garden. That is on my list of things to do. I don't want to take care of it. I just want a secret garden with a really cool key like this one. See, I love keys. If you look closely, I have a couple of keys like hidden around. I have bows and keys and I love it. Isn't that cool? Anyway, that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, it also reminds me of Alice in Wonderland. That's my love of keys. Those are my two favorite books. So that's going to do it for me. Please let me know your thoughts on this one and whatever else you want to tell me, let me know. I feel like I'm shot out of cannon. I just love talking about books. So I get really irritated by how bad Meghan is trying to screw up books. She ruins everything. This is why we can't have nice things. All right. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being so kind and so lovely in the comments. I just want you to know your comments mean the world to me. They lift me up. I'm not going to go into it. This is a hard time of year for me. I tend to get in my own head and just into a funk. So your comments lift me up. So sincerely, thank you for that. You always leave me nice comments saying, oh, Jen, your videos brighten my day. You have no idea. No idea. Your comments brighten mine. So sincerely, thank you. That's going to do it for me. As they do more crazy stuff, I'll talk about it. Let me know your thoughts on this and whatever else you want to let me know. There's several ways to support this show. You know how to do it. Check out my Amazon links. I appreciate that very much. Just by clicking the links, it does help. Thank you to everybody who's clicked and everybody who's ordered stuff. That means the world. Thank you to everybody who's picked up merch. If you're interested in that, I try to, I think they're linked to the videos. You can check that out. Everything's fine. I'm working on some new stuff I'm excited to roll out very soon. So check that out and check out my Patreon, patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. It's my old name. Tons of new content, tons of bonus stuff. I have some really fun stuff that I just rolled out. And last night's Patreon, by the way, I put out 3 a week. Most creators put out 1. I put out 3. Last night's, I tried out the new Bridgerton makeup. It was pretty fun. So you'll have to check that out. I got a new outfit that I keep meaning to post pictures here. I will. I haven't done it yet, but I'm excited to share with the rest of you. Patreon peeps know. It's a special outfit. Anyway, that's coming soon. And yeah, thank you to everybody who supports me over there. That's going to do it for me. I truly hope you guys have the best day. And I can't wait to bring you more stuff like this. Let me know your thoughts. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye. Hi, how are you guys? Aw, can I just say, I love this book. This is my childhood. This one and, I put it back. Alice Through the Looking Glass. I love them. Make me so happy. Tell me yours. What book or even movie or something reminds you of your childhood? Let me know in the comments. I love reading all of your comments always, but lately we've been talking movies at the end. We've been talking about what scared you, what movies did you love, what did you see in the theater? Now I need to know what story. It can be something you read, something that was read to you, a movie, whatever, that you associate strongly with your childhood. This is it for me. And that's why I love, this is actually a cool door knocker, but I didn't want to install it on my door. I just think it's so cute and so cool. Isn't that fun? I think it's so pretty. I need to tie a ribbon or something to it, right? Something. It's just so ornate and fun. So one day I will have a secret garden. I'll have a fancy key that goes in my secret garden. Let me know your childhood memories in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much. I'm going to show you my look. You guys have been so nice about that lately. So many of you have been complimenting. I just try to dress up and dress nice for these recordings because I feel like, I don't know, it's special. I love doing these. And I like to dress up for you guys. And so many of you have written the nicest things saying that you appreciate that and that you notice. Thank you for that. I'm happy to do it. So here you go. Today's look I say, is it kind of Flintstones? Is it Pebbles and Baby? Pebbles and Wilma? Maybe a little bit. Don't care. Love it. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. I can't wait to bring you more stuff like this. Take care. Stay healthy. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Let's all go to the secret garden. We'll hang out. Oh, I want a secret garden filled with peonies and like a water feature. I have it all designed in my head. I want like archways of flowers that you walk through. Some of it'll be like well manicured, but then some of it'll just be wildflowers everywhere. I love it. Now, I'm not into gardening, so you will not see me out there taking care of it. But if somebody wants to come take care of it and build this for me, I welcome it. All right. Take care. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye bye.